Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Time for the next stream of my currently favorite game. I am super excited. I have been like chomping at the bit all week. Ah, like, I'm one of those people that's like, if I start getting like really hooked into something, I'm like, I really, really want to play it like now. And when I left off that last like 6 hour stream I just did, it was insane how much I just could not handle like not playing right now. Like I was so ah like I am so excited to see how chapter 1 goes today. So, let us get started while I can still make words happen. All right. Please be nice. Okay. Everything seems to be working so far. There we go. Everything's working. So we left off. We just found out that their parent, the kid's dad, is missing, and they're going to go look for him. Estelle, are you there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. Oh, that sounds so good. I'll come down later. So, why don't you two go on ahead and eat? Alright. We'll make sure to come down before your food comes cold. The Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go on and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. I see. I think it feels like it's a little loud. So if I balance it that lower. There. I think that balances. It doesn't seem like it's picking up. Okay. I think that's picking up the audio better. I don't know. It felt weird for me. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you So what do you think about all this, Miss? What do you think about that? I will say words at some point, I swear. I promise. So what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class racer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner alongside your father has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Stella, are you okay? I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks good. Bon appetit! Aren't you two having anything? This is great. The basil flavor really comes through when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Shara. Don't you sit there, too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy? From his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose. It's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old, too? Shara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle. I'm going to have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was in a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because of stuff in the back of one of my drawers. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for training. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figured we'd better be prepared. We have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh. That's a no-brainer. Well, I can't imagine anything bad happening to him despite his horrible luck. Waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm going to check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airline flights have been canceled until the army finishes their searches. It seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's going to take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come along with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shara. We really appreciate this, Shara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Well, myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I need to explain the situation to Aina. I understand your situation now. To be frank, with Scheherazade taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-staffed. But since it's followed him directly, please don't worry anything about it. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. You should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry. If things get too hectic, I'll just go ask for help from the Grancel branch. By the way, Scheherazade, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk to you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Joshua, Estelle, could I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shara, if we're gonna be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh, yeah, that's right. Then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. It's a Rulu. Hey! Hello, friendo. How are you doing? Sure. There we go. I love how I'm like instantly distracted mid-sentence. How's your stream doing? Septum Calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the Barrow Royal Family, Septum Church in Royal City. Destroyed during the 100 Days War when Roland was bombarded by the Ambaronian Empire. Rebuilt with cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Nice. Mario Party is always fun. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of the Roland people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Sheriff shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey Joshua, we can see the house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But, do you want to tell me what's going on since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? 10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt like I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. The trails have been actually going really good. You literally showed up as the emotional hits started happening. Enter trauma. Did you bring it with you this time? But today's okay, right? Relying on her just once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely? Asking her to protect him? Of course it is. And don't worry, your dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue, just like your mother did for you. You can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua, I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So... Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions right now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it's worth looking like a complete fool. But you're unbelievable. Don't be mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Cher is waiting for us. You're probably right. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Oh, come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? It's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. So, let's not get into that. What's with that sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you're up there? Yeah. I even asked her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I think you might be giving her a little too much credit. Now that I mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at that time. A troupe? Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Although that was a long time ago. We first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago, to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, I became a bracer. I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? The airliner flight scans, so we'll need to make it the old-fashioned way to Bose. By foot. I love how my dyslexia is still kicking in as I'm trying to read these out. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Vert Bridge is located, the Vert Bridge is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. It looks like we're all set, so let's go. Alright, I have control. I can move. Let's see, is there anything to... So Charizard has 2 win ones locked. And Josh has 2 time. That's interesting. Ooh. Checking every store because I don't want to lose something. Food. Stock up on the food buffs. Plus, also, I probably should hopefully buy some stuff. So this weapon's a downgrade. This weapon's an upgrade. Alright, there we go. Restocked up on stuffs. Alright. I think I'm supposed to talk to, for the little side quest I grabbed, I think I'm supposed to go here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we're just heading to Bose. Is that so? In that case, can I ask a favor of you? I've wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airlines are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Sure, we'll do it. Shouldn't be a problem, since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. Yes, the chapels on the east side of Bose City should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. Pray the goddess will guide you on your journey. Alright, I guess it's time to go to the Vert Bridge. Smack smack.
Oh, are we done already?
I love her. Rulu, you can't tell, like, I love her so much. Favorite character status so far.
Piece of cake. Seems you came up short.
What is this? Oh god. Oh god, these are really hard to hit if I remember correctly. Those are the things that if you're able to actually really, like, kill them, they give you, like, super god-sense amounts of, like, experience. Those are, like, the things you hunt for, like, grinding. They're shining palms. They're, like, dust bunnies with halos and wings. Hello, Miss Ashton. And this is Sherzad, if I remember correctly, is right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering if about getting a pass. Let me guess, this is something to do with the Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. Estella explains to Kat that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is Major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Gate pass. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracers Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You want to identify your identity as Bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend investigating this way, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassius' safe return. Yeah, we are. We weren't just visiting you. Well, none of people like yourself have been passing. So exponentially more than usual. Is that because the flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to get through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Oh, we already got one. Well, aren't you guys prepared? Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Ah, I didn't realize I had a timer set. Yeah. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Sure. I just bought this book. I just didn't give it to you. And Chief, will you live if you caught me with this? Yeah. Collection item 2. Be warned that once you leave this area... Oh geez, Excuse me. Wow. Dying on stream. Ah. Free healing. Is there anything on this highway so far? Plant creature? Mad Roper. tentacle monster that waves through the air, divides when wounded. Oh, that landed on a critical. Nice. Murder.
Oh, are we done already?
Don't you just love her? Ah. I think I'm in lesbians. Snake! If you can't tell, the wind magic in this series is my favorite magic.
Oh, are we done already?
That looks like the... It's a demon! Oh god, this creature. What in the... What are you? A halo mole? A monster inhabiting hard bedrock. Its massive claws boasts of incredible strength. That's a mole? No mole.
Piece of cake.
Smap.
Seems you came up short.
Mm.
We're good to go.
We did it. Snaky. Go that way. Think of. I must smack you from behind where it's safe.
All right, we rule.
I think Estelle's just happy to be hitting things. Well, if it isn't Scheherazade, how have you been? Fine. I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure you've heard about all the airlines being grounded after the Linda incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all the cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So, how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That's the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it'd be best if you spoke with Lugaran about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. I got a bit of a spoiler for this game, and I'm very sad. I got told that you get Estelle and Joshua permanently out throughout the entire playthrough, but the other characters you get chances to play with change out throughout the chapters. Then you get them all back at the final chapter, and I'm sad because I want Scheherazade permanently. You know. First Mr. Ashton, now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there's probably a good reason for it. We'll probably find out our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. We should do as he suggests and ask Lugaran about it. We may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Smack the snake! Snake, no snake! Snake, no snake!
Seems you came up short.
Seems you came up short. Yatta! One of us will have to take a crit. Ah! Ah!
Seems you came up short.
I feel like I've missed something. Like, there should be, like, items or something, you know? Mr. Mole! Danger Mole!
We're good to go.
There we go. Everyone has their Seacraft now. Nice. Level 11.
done already?
Actually, I probably should use this. Oh, no, you leveled up. I don't need to. Haha! Grinding all the way because it's the safest.
Piece of cake.
What the fuck is that? Wisdom? A floating monster from the Bows region, extremely dangerous, uses powerful arts? Oh, that heal. Oh, whoa. Oh, that. Did you? It just healed fucking two. It just fucking healed that so much damage. Hers is easy to build up, so I'm just gonna use it.
Here I come.
Get rid of the damn thing. It's a crit. Oh god. Okay, so magic does better, but it resists it.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, that was terrifying to fight. we go. Can you do more than 85? Yes.
Piece of cake.
How long does it take to get to fucking bows? Oh, here it is. Finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, it definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in the Brow, this one comes next after the royal city. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what the huge building over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here, with the exception of all of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising they call this place the commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop at the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Braces Guild is right over there. Alright, here's the chapel, where I'm supposed to deliver a letter. Excuse me. Your father, Holmstein, right? Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine and Roland. Is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah, yes. He's come up with a new formula. Eh? A new formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout the barrel for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at the Gransel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as Father of Roland, he continued his research without fail, and when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We bracers also use medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis, so in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea! It would have at least been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us before. But it's not like him to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude that I think all young children these days should learn. Although, it's a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, whatever. Well, how about we just try and work harder without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all this way from Roland to deliver the letter today. Oh, I do, Scott. Please protect these souls as you guide in their daily lives. Ooh, stuff I don't have. I don't want to buy those because those are expensive. Oh, it's camera lady. Huh? Dorothy, is that you? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take it all in. She's so into her surroundings, I don't even think she heard you. Ha ha ha. What? What is these weapons? A laundry pole? And paring knives? Now where is the Bracers Guild? Bar. Guild. Excuse me. Oh, Sherazade. You arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way to Roland. Or from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugren? Did someone tell you we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not too long ago. So this means these two kids are with you are Cassius' children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm still Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'm Lugren. I oversee the Vose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugren. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing their search. However, the Army's current restrictions on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, it's that way on the surface anyway. But in actuality, it's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you say General Morgan? Great. Now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So, what's the big deal about this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracers Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. It seems he makes a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracers Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at this point. What really matters is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the region that they're investigating. And because of it, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we came all the way from Roland. So if that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general and decide who gets to investigate this. Why are you trying to fight everyone, Estelle? You are a sick... Are 16-year-old girls just here to fight the world? Like... Go off, I guess, then. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as a request that we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She is asking that we conduct an investigation from the guild side separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it will be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. Well, I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugren, we accept the mayor's request. Sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members and trainers registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for the two of you, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it! Here, all you need to do is sign the forms and transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and Sel and Joshua filled out the registration forms. So much paperwork! Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like I'll be able to entrust you with this mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the West Gate. You can go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Okay, I was worried I wasn't going to be able to finish in that class, so I'm like, okay, thank God. Huh. For us as monsters, been sighted around along the trail along the Ravenue Village. It must be sought out and exterminated immediately. Greens here. And by now it's lacking certain cooking ingredients. I need 5 tender poultry. Alright. There is supposed to be a scorpion on this road. Monster fighting.
Seems you came up short.
This is so... I'm enjoying this. Now where are you, little scorpions? I think it said something about showing up here. That's a checkpoint. I didn't mean to fight it, and I did it bad.
Piece of cake.
That's Nebel Valley. I feel so dumb. It's literally hiding right there. Wow. Oh wow, that took 0 physical damage? What? Concern! Concern.
We're good to go.
Please. Oh, thank God they're dead. Oh, thank God they're dead. I was worried.
Came up short.
Working out all of my leg muscles in this game. Ah, come on. Why do you have to be so long walking between towns? Is it like walking? Why does that have to be like walking through actual towns? Cafe. Kirsch. Hotel. Mayor's office. Wow. Now, isn't this a ginormous? Or, wow. I can read words, I swear. I swear I can do my job. Wow. Now, isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out the crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now, I wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I heard from the mayor that we'd be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Oh, let me see. Actually, I imagine her to be making her return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, we'll probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind asking, what does the mayor look like? Is this the typical wealthy person, big hat, feathers on it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Oh, never mind. I was thinking out loud. Oh yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Chapel? Chapel? Maid! Oh, there we are. You're the maid we're looking for. And you are? So that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor, so can you confirm the details of the job you're requesting? Oh, I see. Please? Let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. I see the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are completely different. So where's the mayor? If you don't mind me asking, didn't she come here to pray? She's playing the hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. Wow. He literally just like, hey, thanks, cover this for me. Bye! Really? Really? Alright. I don't know how to say this, but the mayor seems like quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'm kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you'll be there. I don't know how I feel about going directly in her hand. Do you mind if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Alright, I'm going to take one little pause here to go AFK. I am thirsty AF and I'm going to grab myself a drink. So I am just going to switch us to vibes for just a second while I do that. That way we don't have to worry about the song being too loud. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I got myself some mango lemonade so I can not thirsty anymore. Let's go make people's lives better in a video game. There we go. I went in the wrong direction. There we go. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure I'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You are not fit to be merchants in bows. But, ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the bows market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were any other product, it would be a different story. But making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the bows market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is an established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in bows. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Phew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? Sorry, you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always, but never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the priest as I requested? Yep, that's us, but... Does this also mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bows region. She's a lot younger than they were expecting. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard that the Mayor of Bows was a woman. I never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're no more than 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and I did inherit the rights to the Bows Market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I ever heard one. After all, I'm the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. Anyway, would it be alright if we go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion the braces would bring about a much more desirable result concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think you're overrating us a bit? Just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an individual businessman was aboard that airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep Bo's airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left alone to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you help? Will you accept my request for your help in this matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from having anything to do with the incident. So I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show. Excluding the bracers, huh? It must be something to do with General Morgan, then. That man disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Mayabelle? He was a friend of my late father's, tentatively speaking, and we have another passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, ma'am. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Ooh, we got her letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him that my request for the information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think there should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if even the bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think that it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. We're not lying. We're just not telling them everything. Since it's a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about this. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, do we need to go meet Captain Morgan? There's a fort called the Hawken Gate in the northern border, on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. All right, everyone, I'm counting on you. You can leave everything to us. We'll find out anything. We'll come to let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, so I did I think I still have 2 side quests I should do first, just in case I get locked out. It's in the north. In short, we'll need to head out the east gate and then turn north thereafter. Alrighty then, Hawken Gate, here we come. Alright, so I have to go to the Ravenue Village for a side quest. There is an option that I am choosing. Here we go. Damageless battle.
Seems you came up short.
I love this character way too much. What is this? Rock Pecker? That... An avian monster can knock you senseless with a single attack. Only goes after... Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Can you do over 111? Nope, 3 HP short. Oh god. Ah!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Things are getting to be close to my level. So they're starting to get decent experience drops. Did I fall fucking asleep? The weird grandpa bird that only attacks males is hyper creepy.
All right, we're good to go.
done already?
Ooh, we got a level up. The fuck is this thing? Chupacabra? Blood-sucking plant from the mountain leeches blood from its prey weak to fire. Can you do more than 44 damage? Yes. Barely, but you did.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There we go. Finally, you've caught up with the group. The cell. Gee. That would have been just barely. Oh god.
That's that then. Let's move out.
.5 increased damage. Yow. I shouldn't. Just say fuck you. Ta-da! Damn it.
Oh, are we done already?
Ravenue Village. It's cute and quaint. What's gonna happen? I'm concerned. So this is Ravenue Village. Ravenue? Revenue? Village, huh? It sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but also has a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septum mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was trained to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It's pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that. There's certainly a possibility if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it'd be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you two to take on that challenge if you have some time. What do you have? Anything useful? No. No use to me, Emil. Do you have new food? Your name's Apple? Ah, the restaurant's upstairs. That's new. Hey, guest. Apple and Lemon? Oh, it's such adorable names. I love them. I apologize, but we're in the middle of getting ready for the day right now. That's Elder's house. Who I need to talk to for this quest. Huh. Let's see the request on the bulletin board. Yep, we sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Ryson. I guess you'd say I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been a vicious monster roaring the trail behind the village. Do you know what type of monster is taking a presence in the area? No, I don't think anyone's gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? So it's gonna be a pain to find them. Looks like we'll have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned, the people stopped going up that way, and we believe the monster had gone into slumber. So that's why there's one appearing now. It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I had Figaro standing guard at the gate until not its monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. It's a lady. Burnett. So I talked to the elder's house. I've been there and been there. Is that all they have? Hmm. I think I'm going to use the inn for rest just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Full rest, 60 gold. I'll pay for it. I feel like if I talk to someone, I'm going to get something orange. All the people here are named after fruit. Gray. Melanie. Melanie. Really? Pesca. Lore. I'm gonna have to come back here once I am allowed to, like, fish, aren't I? Figaro. Fig-a-ro. Yeah, we already talked about the village other. Really? Weird. Yes, that's right. Oh man, good thing you're here. This season the plants and so spawn us, and I'll help you exterminate the monsters before they really get here. Anyway, be cautious out there. Okay. Files. Save. Saving before I forget to. Because you know I will forget to. Ah. Don't eat them. Let's try down this way. Let's firebolt these and get rid of them, please, and thank you. Burn, BB, burn, go away.
Seems you came up short. Found a tear bomb. I don't know what the fuck you are, but I'm fighting you. A roly-poly, a multi-legged arthropod that spews poisonous gas. The gas it ejects has a range of effects. And Estelle misses like usual. Because Estelle missed, I have to use that craft. Attack the thing! Yeah. Sent. Sleep! No. Alright.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh. Bind whip. This is a monster one. Deathblow too. "100% kills enemies, but quartz breaks." What? Okay, this is to Google because I've never seen that course before in that way.
Okay. So it's something I can use for like pongs and or palms and stuff. I attacked the wrong one. Do 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 do.
Seems you came up short.
Go away, Grandpa Chicken.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Soul Blur. Art. Firebolt. Art. Firebolt. Yep. Really? You deserve that for missing that. Wow, really? Are you all gonna fail, miss? Damn. Charizard pulling in clutch.
Seems you came up
Jeez.
short.
Oh my gosh.
this. Well, I searched the entire area. Firebolt crit. Come on.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, are we done already? Battle system.
KIseki.
Alright. Dead end if I go north. So let's go that way in case I miss a chest.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You're gonna kill us all, aren't you? Fuck, I'm gonna lose all that CP. Damn it. That was... I've lost all of my SP, my CP for that. I'm so mad.
We rule.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is that thing? Oh god.
Come on. Someone's been naughty.
I love her.
Let's do this! All right, we're good to go.
That was a lot of shit. I completely forgot to read out all of the text like a monster. Hi, Grandpa Verbs. Don't want you crafting nothing.
Take!
Seems you came up short.
Fuck these plants.
Take!
Seems you came up short.
Yay, we made it back. Oh, it's you guys. I just felt some sort of tremor, so the monster came out after all, did it? And we took care of it too. Are you serious? Yeah, considering the monster exterminated, it was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank Ideas. This is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if the monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. I know there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that, thanks. Yes, we did somehow. I guess it was pretty tough in the end. Now look, I be able to plant saplings out this year without any more worries. I'm really grateful to you all. We don't have much left, but please know you're always welcome here. We appreciate that, sir. Alright. So we've done that one. I need to bring 5 tender poultry to Gwen. Do I have that in my items? Tender poultry, tender poultry. Savory pinion, juicy bone. 7 tender poultries. Nice. Clear jello. It looks like this beef steak actually might be some really good bang for your buck with the CP restoring. I want to buy your food, ma'am. How dare. Rude! Ah! I've been surprise attacked. I do not consent, jelly things! Is it enough to get rid of one? There you go. Not a fan, not a fan. I am just not a fan. So I need 51 more EXP to level up these characters to the next level. For Estelle and Joshua. Really? You can't hit? Ta-da! Bam.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, I need 35 more. Oh no, it's the Grandpa Burbs. I don't know why, but I feel like the buffs aren't really as helpful as they used to be. Preventing them from getting crits is important.
We're good to go.
Wow, you really missed that?
The 3 grandma burps were more of a struggle than the last boss. Ah! That moment when the random monsters are more terrifying than the actual bosses. Jeez, God. Ah. I think I saw a lady's name. Hello. We're here with the Bracers Guild with the delivery. There's no problem at all. Helping those needs what our job as Bracers is all about. Yes, it's just as the cell said. Now with the liners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for us all. I really appreciate you saying that. But the little bit of mirror I'm paying just doesn't seem to be enough. Oh, I know. Let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my special tea omelets. You mean the ones served here at Aunt Rose? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to give out recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make the dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean you're going to get the same great taste. Sounds like you got a lot of confidence in your food. Remember, it's not about whether it's good or bad. It's like the relationship between musician and her music sheet. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe in the end is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'll be surprised by how many different ways the end flavors turn out. Score! We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take the song, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say, that I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt does not mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. While following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See? Now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite to eat here whenever you have a while. Racers go. Report. Revenue monster is done. East Bow's monster is done. Ingredient Seeker is done. Now I can go do quests without the main quest without worrying. Every side quest. I probably should have healed. Oh well. Hold it right there. Hawking is currently not preventing civilian passengers through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry, but to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. The This is Mayor Maribel's. The mayor has requested that we come speak to General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. Oh, this is awesome. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating your life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Maribel is one in charge of this entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. You'll grant your permission pass, but don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, don't forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. It's a burb. A Remera. What did does that combination of letters say? Noodles. Just because I'm distracted does not mean you get to try and go eat your fish siblings. No. No. The joys of having both fish and a cat. The cat wants to eat his siblings. Or soap, apparently? What are you trying to get soap for? Noodles. What is wrong with you? You confuse me.
We're good to go.
Apparently these creatures reflect spells, so you have to attack them with physical attacks.
All right, we rule.
11 more EXP for that level up and heal. One shot.
Piece of cake.
Oh, that's the adult version. How the fuck do I say that? Resvelger? Resvelger? Oh, that's super weak to fire. I fucked up there. I forgot you had to attack with babies. Oh God. Have I mentioned I'm terrified yet? Because this is not comfy. Oh, they leveled up. Oh, that was a lot of that. I think I actually know where this is from my previous checks of the other games. So I think I've seen the other side of this road from one of the other countries.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That's gone and dealt with. Kill that. There we go.
We rule.
Yatta. Wow. At least someone can hit something.
All right, we rule.
The Abronia border. The Halkin Gate. This is Harkin Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and is the rampart that protects Libero from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built. In its place, standard military action, bigger equals better. Which means beyond this point, it's no longer Libero. Yeah. It's the territory of the Abronian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Abronian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right to the side of the gate. Maybe we can find him there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those police emblems you pinned to your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot about that already. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, they're proof you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Let's rest, because I would like to stay healed. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't even listed. I haven't read it. We came here on an errand from Marybelle in Bose. Do you think we can get us in to see General Morgan? Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in sooner, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return to you? I think he might be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there. Why don't you go wait for him there? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for entering and leaving the country is very strict. So there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on that offer and we'll wait at the bar. What's a surprise? This is my first time eating the barrel cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head into town, there's a number of other places that you can eat great liberal cooking as well. You can enjoy this trip of yours, right? Alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I'm
truly am for a feast somewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high end exactly, but it's the taste. It's the taste is worth in price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of the Bell, but may I ask if you are traveling to the Empire? No, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Abronia yourself. What brings you here? Are you here to visit the Barrel Kingdom? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in La Barrel, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors and I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, you're bracers now. How did you know we removed our brace rams? Wait, you're gonna tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but I'm actually not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that just reminds me of them, so I just thought that I'd ask. There's some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got there. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber are just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Ah! You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who like other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert just like I thought. Yeah, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with the magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You're already scarred me for life as it is. My first string conversations in my day, but this one's worth a ride. Look at the look on the kid's face, huh? Hey, you there. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has returned. I spoke to him about the matter and will meet with you now. Really? Let's go to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah. Now at least we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay. Then let's be off, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Oh, you noticed. Everything about you just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gents and mademoiselle. Of course, we're going to mind. Now go. Now get you. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better, not only for ourselves, but it serves to the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. I want my book. I hear you're supposed to get... Sir, I'm talking to you. There's the book. As promised, a book. No, nothing big like that. Besides, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Are you here on behalf of Mary Marble? I have a word. Rough. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maribel? Or Mayor Maybell? Very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Hawken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion at such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary terms, this information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Crap, I should have said my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and we want to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Lind disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas in the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it most likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over the same plains that allows a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airline going down the Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, I'm relieved to hear that it's probably not the worst case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motive
would be to loot the cargo and demand ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographical location, the conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that was quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also have to consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to small mercenaries, it's possible another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and the Orville Ship Co. claiming responsibility and demanding ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows of the Bose region, are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not exactly heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. Can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. So... You military boys can't do the job. She is really pissed. Oh god. For that.
And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload on the guild instead of looking into them themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostage, not even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think it's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know who didn't think ahead and let Sky Bandits escape so enough that with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our heart. Let me sing a requiem for you all to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts in your heart to bloom. Is it actually the voice actor humming? I'm not singing. I'm not destroying my ears and yours with that. No ear bleeds for us. It's a pretty song, though. Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to return with their reports. That's right, General. I should be getting back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Ison Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape, but he's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, we should probably get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We have a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Oh, wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Let me introduce myself again. I am Oliver Linhan, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Abronian Turin, your fair libero. I'm Estelle, and... Wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Scheherazade. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thank you. They've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. Oh, too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Oh, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Just wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you seem to be lacking in the sexy department. You might just want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean I should be taking a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said, we're busy. I'm sorry, there's no better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? It's my first time in the barrel, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's what you want, then I don't mind. Shara, just wait a second. It's the least we can do, and we're heading to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's many duties. Oh, alright. I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust in Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be as bad a title either. Are you alright? Are you right in the head? So, how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute. You. I'm not done warning you about your grisly fate awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. You go, Estelle. Oh, he has equipment? I don't know why, I just don't want to fight these at this second. I feel like, while they're good experience, I don't trust it. Oh, that's not good. Surprise attack.
Take that.
Oh, he uses a fucking gun! Take that! Is that really the voice actor they used for this? I've been making him such a fucking fop!
We're good to go. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. Really? I feel betrayed by by voice actor choice. They went with legitimately attractive voice sounds instead of trying to be attractive but just sounds like a joke, and I'm mad. Offended almost. Alright, we've gotten him to Bose. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, it seems like you're quite knowledgeable. You sure this is your first time in the barrel? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own The Barrel News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So you do intend to go shopping at Bose Market now? Yep, and after a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate with Mira. Wait, I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. Anteros, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, there's no doubt about this place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But I suppose it's supposed to cost a pretty meal if you decide to go with a full course meal. I have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Don't worry, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and music renditions, are you? Actually, you can actually earn mirror with that crap? I've starred as a main opera singer at the Grand Theatre of the Abronian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate bring us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon the poor innocent city? Is everyone from Abronia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read a book about their ethos respects the strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now hold up there, so if the artists of the world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Now let's see. We need to report this information to the we got out of the general to Lugren. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know about this too. So first we visit the guild, then the mayor's office. Okay, let's get going. Ooh, new stuff. Bear claw surgery. Searching for sites in the Bodos region where a plant known as a bear claw grows. Neville Valley monster. Ferocious monster. Ferocious monster is the Master Crayon or Cryon. It's a spot in the Neville Valley. Bracers from the branch request to deal with them immediately. West Bowes monster. A ferocious monster known as a thunderquake has been the West Bowes Highway. Okay. Instant. You bet. Valuable information at that. Oh, Sky Bandits and the Capo family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Glacier Village related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone who hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of spy accounts, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them birds is one thing, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I never thought they would have gone as far as a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. What really happened in Roland was rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then return around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we probably should do a little bit more of on the investigative side ourselves. Facing... Alright. Let's do some quests. Come on, Missy. I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And of course I'd need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all of those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Ah, come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it, and I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why would you go and say something like that? But it was you saying the same thing, remember? You said if we don't have any news to run, we can lure customers buy a magazine by offering a sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay if not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Eidos and my sanity, keep your mouth shut. Now, wait for me. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you return from the Hawking Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two who you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't let that happen. Haha, I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Dreadfully serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Anything of note in this house that I can snag? Please? Something. Anything, please. Oh, here it is. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods because the Bose market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred from monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Oh, hello. Oh, you're back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear it out. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there's the hijacking by Spanish, now the ransom demand. The situation is a bit more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but no, it's right. I'm just glad to know what was in the crash. With this information, I'm able to take effective countermeasures within the city. Now I need to think of a way to form the citizen post and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine it's going to be quite difficult task considering you're already busy as you are. Well, this is just the duties of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask you to continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Sky Bandits before, so I wager the honor of the guild that this one group we cannot simply leave to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. And there's Dad to find, so we need to deal with the Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, Anne. No matter how you look at it, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad would get beaten by a bunch of Sky Pirates. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could easily defeat a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you do Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Actually, your father was aboard that airline. Oh, I didn't mention that. I'm Mercedes yet say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name is Cassius Bright. Did you say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I never met him in person, but he's a great deal. I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry to emphasize, and I can emphasize what you're going through. If there's anything to help clear this, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as I mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known each other for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Skyport probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it takes, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought there'd be a day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart is too full of emotions for words. So what you two are trying to say, so what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We're complimenting yourself, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh right, wasn't Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the player's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for something, but he's gotta know something by now, right? True, he arrived in Bose a little before we did. So I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where he went. This highway. I think I'm gonna hunt down that west monster I'm supposed to find.
There's a chest here? Oh wow. I feel stupid. Area 2. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this egg? Oh my god. Boiled Egger G. A soft-boiled bodied monster in a shell that attacks with wind-based arts explodes when defeated. Oh god. Burn. Go away. Extra burn. Stay over there so you can explode over there. And not on top of us.
Alright, we rule.
It says this is a ranged attack, so I can do this. And I won't get exploded on. So that AT delay means it delays people from being able to actually have turns. So later games, using that to basically like cuck people from being able to have turns is going to be your bread and butter in this game. So but I don't know how effective it is for this one. Lure you all into the spin of death.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, that was a decent amount of fucking Sepith. You know the one I'm actually fucking like starving for is fucking Wind Sepith. Where the fuck is all of it? Oh, these fucking palms.
take 0 magic damage. They resist magic.
Someone.
Let's do this!
Piece of cake.
And those are the sparkling palms. Again, I walk past these things. This wouldn't have been so hard if I had saved my S crafts, but no, I tried to kill Palms for experience.
All right, we rule.
Oh god. Magical fucking wind bullshit. This one's a... Good fucking enough. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to call it for tonight. I hope everyone had a very wonderful time. I know I did. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for our regular stream. I'll be streaming more of this game. Have a good night.